All right, let's begin. Come into a comfortable seated posture and close your eyes. Let's start coming back inward. Become aware of your body. From toes to the head. As you become aware of each part, relaxing it. Releasing any clenching, holding. Becoming aware of all parts all the way up to the face and the facial muscles. As you complete the body scan, trying to remain aware of all parts of the body. Become aware of your breathing as well. As you breathe in, see where you feel the expansion in the body, the contraction when you breathe out. With your full body awareness, can you try to feel that same effect in all the body parts? When you breathe in, feeling that expansive upward energy through as many parts as you can. When you breathe out, feeling that relaxing downward energy through as many parts. The activeness, the lightness as you breathe in. A feeling of let go, a slight heaviness as you breathe out. Continuing to observe your body and the breathing. Set an intention for today's practice. Excuse me. To be completely present here and now with your body and breathing. Tell yourself you will enjoy whatever you do on the mat, respecting what your body is telling you, knowing when to challenge the body, when to ease up a bit. With these intentions, let us chant our 3 rounds of Omkara. Exhale completely. Take a relaxed full breath in for the first round. Om. 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 You can rub your palms together, cup your eyes, and take a few moments to blink your eyes open. Let's start with our body movements. You can stretch the legs out in front of you. We'll start with the toe movements. As you're moving your toes, check your spine. If you need to, you can place your palms by the side, lengthen your spine as much as you can. And your ankle rotation. Reverse. And relax. You can keep your feet slightly apart. You can take your hands back if that's comfortable for you and just flap your feet in and out. Just loosening the joints from the ankles to the hips. And relax. You can bring the soles of your feet together. Interlock your fingers underneath the feet if it's comfortable. Otherwise, keep it on your leg anywhere. Lift your buttock once and coming back to the center. Try to keep the back straight and just flap your knees. Check if your breathing is relaxed. Check if you're active, even in your toes, gently pressing your toes together. Let's go a few times, a little more active, raising the knees, bringing them down. And as you bring your knees down, you can look up. As you raise the knees, you can push your back out, bringing your chin to the chest. Getting some spinal stretches along with the legs. And one last round. And you can relax. Now keep one leg crossed. Hold the other leg with your hand, one palm under the knee, one under the ankle. And we rock the knee in and out, rock that leg. Check the position of your back. If you're comfortable, you can even take your arms a little more inward and interlock your fingers. And try to bring the leg closer to the chest. You can bend your head towards the knee and straighten up, release the leg. We'll pick the other leg up. Either way, either with the palms under the knee and ankle or interlocking your fingers. Try to move the knee open. And now bring your leg closer to the body. Bend your head towards the knee. Coming back up, you can release the leg. Stretch your legs out again. Both feet wide as you're comfortable. Let's open up the hips a little more with a Chakki Chalana, like the stone grinding. So interlock your fingers. Stay tall in your spine. If it's very tight in the lower back, you can keep the knees slightly bent. Now, as you breathe out, take your hands towards the right foot. Go all the way to the left. Coming back. See if you can move from the lower back without bending your arms, without bending your elbows. Breathe out as you come forward. Breathe in as you go back. And we'll go in the reverse direction. And coming back to the center, you can relax. Take a few moments. And bring your legs a little closer together. Slightly apart though. Let's move from the upper back a little now and by twisting. So breathe and raise your arms. As you breathe out, try to touch the opposite toes. Look back at the straight arm. So as you breathe out, continue to the other side. Take your time. If you need to, you can stay there for a second also. Otherwise, moving with your breath. Stay active in the legs, which means the toes are pointing upward. You are aware of how your legs are placed. And one last time on both sides. And then you can relax. Take a few moments. And bringing your feet together, you can take your legs back, sit back on your heels in Vajrasana. Take a few moments in Vajrasana. Observe all parts of the body, your breathing. And now rolling the shoulders up, back and down. You can interlock your fingers at the back. Take a nice breath in. As you exhale, keep looking to the front. Bring your belly onto the thighs, your chest onto the thighs. Drop your head down and slowly allow the arms to go up. Breathing in, you come back up. Let's continue dynamic for a few more rounds. Exhaling, you go forward. One more round. One last round. And you can come back up, release your hands. Place your fingers and lean forward a bit, tuck your toes and sit back on your heels, getting a little bit of stretch on the soles of your feet. Stay relaxed in your breathing, aware of the whole body. Feeling active in every part as you breathe in. You can lift your knees off the mat and use your fingers if needed for support and come up to a standing position. Come to the top of your mat. Now interlock your fingers. Keep your feet slightly apart, toes pointing to the front. Flip your hands down. Inhale and raise your arms. We'll go into a palm tree Tadasana stretch. So raise your arms up, lengthen, and gently raise your heels as well, balancing on the toes and the balls of your feet. Fix your gaze, blankly staring at some mark or dot in front of you. Relax breathing, allowing every muscle to stretch gently. 3, 2, feel the stretch even around the torso, the lower back. And 1. Gently lower the heels, release your hands. Take a few moments. Check in with the body. Observe all the sensations. Now standing light and stable, physically, mentally preparing to move the body through the sun salutations, Surya Namaskaras. Standing where you are, make sure your weight is balanced on both the feet. Take a nice breath in here. As you exhale, bring your palms in front of the chest. Inhaling, raise the arms, lengthen upward and gently arch back as much as you're comfortable. Stay active in your feet and the legs, the hips. The next time you exhale, hinging from the hips, come into your forward fold. First round, let's take a few breaths to see how the body is responding to the posture. Are you allowing the head to hang loose, looking towards your knees? Feel free to bend and straighten the legs if needed. And when you're ready, placing your fingertips by the side of the feet, step back with the right leg and inhale. Place the right knee down. Look to the front, allowing that nice stretch on the front of the right hip. If it's too intense, you can move your hips back and forth a little bit. Check where your weight is falling. Is it on the palms, the front foot, or the back knee? How can you distribute the weight to all the parts that are on the mat? Now tucking the back toes. As you breathe out, lift that back knee, slide the left leg back, coming into a plank. Your shoulders right above the wrists. Be active, gently pressing your fingers also into the mat to spread the weight so that you don't strain the wrists. Your hips are neither sagging nor raised too high. Feel the work happening in the abdomen, in the lower back, the core muscles. As you breathe in next, place your knees down. Take another breath here. And the next time you exhale, with control, bringing your chest and chin to the mat for the 8-limbed pose, Ashtanga Namaskara. Your belly is not touching the floor. Trying to keep your elbows closer to the body. Now see how active you can be in every muscle in the body. With the next inhalation, trying to slide the upper body forward. If not, just straighten the legs to the back, flatten, place the belly on the mat. Lifting your head, chest, shoulders a little bit. Bhujangasana, cobra pose. Are you able to breathe comfortably? If not, go a little closer to the mat, it doesn't matter. Or lift up a little more. Make the adjustments you need. But be active in every muscle. The next exhalation, tuck your toes. Going into a mountain, lift your belly, lift your knees. You can even take a step forward with your feet. Now, allow your hips to go higher towards the ceiling. Your chest coming closer towards the thighs. You can alternately bend one knee at a time and see how it feels on the back of the other leg. As you bend one knee, pushing the other heel to the mat. Stretching those calf muscles. And coming back to a stable position. As you breathe in, you can raise your heels, staying on your toes. Lift that right leg up and swing it forward to bring it between your palms. Left knee down to the Parsvottanasana, horse rider's pose. On the other side with the right leg to the front this time. See how you feel about the stretches around your hips. Make any adjustments. Take your hips back and forth a few times if you feel like it. Are you distributing your weight evenly through all the parts touching the floor? Are you able to breathe freely? And with the next exhalation, tuck the back toes, raise that knee, and actively step forward with that foot coming into your forward fold. Explore your forward fold. You can even bend and straighten the knees, where your feet stretches. Now to come up with the back safe, you can keep your knees slightly bent, but lift your hands along with the head. So bring your hands next to the ears, and as you inhale, lifting up with the whole upper body, lengthen first and gently arch back. As you arch back, stay active in your chest, belly, the arms and the legs, your back muscles as well. As you exhale, straighten up, palms in front of the chest. Observe your breathing. With the next inhalation, hands down by your side. Take a few moments to check in. See what your body is telling you after this round. Check in with the breathing. Now we move actively through the remaining cycles of the sun salutations. So take your time. If your breath is uneven, let it stabilize. You can either stay for a little longer and then continue, or you can move along with me. So we start from Samasthiti, the balanced, equipoised stance. Take a breath in here. Exhale, palms together. Inhale, raise your arms, extend upward and backward. Exhaling into your forward fold. Inhaling, we take the left leg back this time. Take your time, move at your own pace. Exhaling into plank, tucking the back toes, sliding the other leg back and shifting the shoulders to be right above the wrist. Inhale and place your knees down. Exhale, chest and chin down. And as you inhale, sliding forward into cobra. Exhaling into mountain. Inhale, left foot comes forward this time. Exhaling, right foot comes forward. Inhaling, coming up all the way. Exhaling, palms in front of the chest. Inhaling, hands down back by your sides, back to the starting position, Sthiti. Take a breath or two. And whenever you feel stable and steady, one more round on both sides at your own pace. Enjoying what you're doing, keeping the body free. No clenching, so that it can release the tightness. And move actively, bringing that energy flow. As we release blockages, bringing a free flow of energy, which is what helps us stay strong, light, and active through the day. Lovely. Take the breaks you needed, move when you feel ready. Let your breathing be the guide to your movement. See how you can feel active in the poses where you're inhaling. How you can be relaxed and stable when you're exhaling. Lovely. Relax now. Take a few moments to feel all the inner body sensations, which are an indication of the energy flow. As we release tightness, as we move with the breath, observe now the sensations from the blood flow, energy flow through the body, the heartbeat. Take a few moments to stabilize. And when you're ready, today's standing poses, we'll go into a Veerabhadrasana 1 first. Okay, no hurry. Whenever you're ready, you can come to the top of your mat. Step back with the right foot. Adjust the position of the back foot such that the hips are facing forward. Breathing in, raise your arms. Lengthening, stretching from the sides of the torso. You can gently join your palms or keep them parallel, separate. And as you exhale, bend that front knee. Look down to make sure the knee is not tilting inward. Keep it nice and open. And if you need to, you can adjust the stance between your legs. See how much you can lower. Feeling the strength of a warrior. Strong, stable, but yet balanced, calm. By being active with every muscle in the body, how can you feel effortless even in this pose? Is your breathing still at ease and relaxed? 3, 2, and 1. Slowly straighten the knee. Relax your arms. Step back forward. Take a few moments. Observe the differences in both halves of the body. Next one is a balancing posture from here. Warrior 3. So take your time, and when you're ready, step back just a little bit with the right foot, the same foot. Now inhale, raise your arms, and this time you can interlock your fingers and open out just the pointing finger. Shiva Mudra is one name for that. Only the one finger is pointing out. We go into a balancing pose with the arms going to the front. So spread your toes, make sure you're nice and stable in that front foot, the left foot, and shift all the weight to that leg, coming to the tip of the back toe. And now with balance, slowly we'll start lifting the leg up. And as we lift the leg, lean forward with the upper body. You can go a few degrees at a time. Find your stability. You can look to the floor and maybe gaze at some mark or pattern on your mat or on the floor ahead as you slowly lower, bringing the body into the shape of a T, the letter T. If you're comfortable in that pose, then slowly you can look to the front. Otherwise, look down. It's okay if you come out, take your time to go back into the pose. You can even try looking to the front as you go down, or look at the floor in front of you. Wherever you are, seeing how you can be active in every part, as if every part is light and easy. Take your time to play around. Five. Doesn't matter where you stop in the pose. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly raising your arms, coming out of the pose. Relax your hands. Observe what's happening in the body. Check if your mind is chattering. Being okay with it, okay with whatever you're feeling. Observing in the body and mind. Let your body settle down. In the same posture, we go into a forward fold now. Through the balance, we might have tightened some muscles in the left leg. This time we go into a Parsvottanasana, a sideways forward fold. So again, you step back with the right leg. Inhale and raise your arms up from the sides. Lengthen. And this time, as you exhale, you'll take your hands down from the sides, bring it on either side of the front foot. If you need to, you can bend your knees initially, the front knee, and then drop your head towards the knee and slowly work on straightening that knee. And if your knee is already straight, your head coming close to the knee, gently keep feeling that as you breathe in, the spine is lengthening. As you breathe out, your belly or the chest are coming closer to the thigh. Use your breath to slowly open the body up, going a little deeper into the stretches. If something is uncomfortable, feel free to adjust the posture. 4, is your breathing relaxed. 3, 2. Remember to come back gently. It's okay to bend the knee again. Raise your arms from the side as you breathe in. And then step forward. Relax your arms. Take a few moments. Now all 3 postures we'll repeat on the other side. So take your time. When you're ready, this time stepping back with the left foot. Step back and adjust the back leg position. If it's too much inward and you're unable to twist the hip, you can move the foot slightly outward to the edge of the mat. Inhale, raise your arms, gently joining the palms or keeping them parallel. As you exhale, bend that front knee. Check to make sure the knee is not tilting inward. And now feeling strong, confident, stable and fearless. 5, 4, being in a state of grace and ease, even when things are intense. 2, and 1. Slowly straighten that front knee, drop your hands down, and gently step forward. Take a few breaths. And then it's time for the warrior 3. So step back just a little bit with the left leg. Raise your arms. We've done the warrior three before, but with the hands going back or sideways, it's a little more challenge when they're going front because the center of gravity shifts, but we are also interlocking the fingers. So interlock your fingers, open out the fourth finger. That will give you a little more support and balance. Feeling tall. Now spread the toes on the front foot and shift all the way to that front leg. At your own pace, going into the full posture. And remember, even if you're 10 degrees at an incline, that could be your posture today. See where you can feel that stability. Go step by step. It's perfectly fine. If you fall or come out of the posture, you can always go back into it. Take your time. 5, check your breathing. 4, 3. With every inhalation, feel that strength to hold the pose light. And 1. Slowly coming back, releasing your arms. Take a few moments. You can step forward with the foot. Take a few seconds to check in. Make sure you're not clenching, holding. And then again, stepping back with the left leg. Not too wide, not too close. Again, make sure the hips are facing forward. Inhale, raise your arms up from the sides. Lengthen, especially from the lower back. And as you breathe out, hands coming down from the sides. Lengthen. Place your fingertips down. Feel free to bend your knee initially. Dropping your head towards the knee. Now focus on your breath and see how you can let your breathing guide you a little deeper. Breathing in, feel that the tailbone is lifting towards the ceiling. Breathing out, feel that your head is going closer towards the front foot. 4, 3, 2, see how you can open up the body a little more with every breath. And now raising your hands from the sides, feeling free to bend the knee if needed for balance. Relax your arms, step forward. Take a few moments. And now standing with your feet slightly apart. We'll go into a Malasana, a full squat. Bring your hands to the front. Slowly lower your head. Coming down into a squat. Take your time to bring your palms in a namaste. If needed, you can widen your stance and gently use your elbows to push the knees open. Check if your neck is sinking into the shoulders, feeling taller in the neck. 5, relaxed breathing. Release any clenching in the legs, arms, your lower back. 2, we do one more variation here. As you breathe in next, raise your namaste, pointing upward. Trying to maintain your balance. If this is difficult or challenging, you can always place your hands for support and place your buttocks on the mat. If not, staying here for 3. With every inhalation, feel lighter in the legs, longer in your spine. And gently, you can release your hands, place your hands back, sit back, stretch your legs out for a bit. Stay with your inner body sensations. Bring the soles of your feet together. Just be in a static butterfly. And this time, we will not pull them in very close. We'll keep them a little more to the front so that your back can be straight. Lift your buttocks and place them down so that the sit bones are stable. Now, wherever your legs are, can you be active in the toes? All the toes gently pressing towards each other, making yourself tall. You can roll your shoulders up, back, and down, and just place your hands by the side of your hips to keep the spine tall. Relax your knees and observe your breathing here. Where are you feeling the expansion? Is it in the chest or the belly? Can you breathe in as if you're trying to reach the base of the lungs with your breath? Allowing the belly to expand. Feeling that you're breathing into the bottom of your lungs. Can you breathe such that only the abdomen is moving? The chest is stable. And now slowly, as the lower part of the lungs are filled, let the upper part also fill in. Let the chest also expand forward, sideways. Take a full breath into your maximum capacity, but without tightening, clenching. As you breathe out, relax the chest, the belly. Push out the last bit of carbon dioxide. Full yogic breathing. In the background, remain aware of your body. Are you letting all the weight fall on your hands? Can you be a little more active in the legs? Tall in the spine. Last 2 rounds of your yogic breathing. And then you can release your hands, stretch the legs out in front. Take a few moments. Come back to a simple cross-leg posture. We'll finish a little more pranayama. And then go into stillness. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down, palms facing upward. You can hold a chin mudra with both your hands. 4-finger thumb touching each other, the other 3 fingers spread out. Light and active in your mudra, the same quality through the rest of the body. Come back to your belly breathing. See how you can breathe with only the belly moving. Feel that you're breathing only into the bottom of your lungs. And now we will move with our breathing along with my chant of So Hum. As I chant So, you allow the belly to expand and you breathe in. As I chant Hum, you breathe out, gently pulling the belly in. You are not chanting, you're only breathing, following my chant of So and Hum. So exhale, pull the belly in. Start inhaling. So, hum. 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 Let go. Feel the inner body sensation. Feel the sudden stillness of the mind. Allow the belly and the body to settle down into their natural rhythm again. Whatever is happening with the breathing, whatever we are doing in the background, remain aware of the body and see that you're holding the body light and active. Because the moment we are clenching, especially in pranayama, where it's work happening with the subtle energy flow, we are blocking flow of energy to those areas. So feel that the whole body is light, open to that flow of prana. And we'll go with one more round of the same practice. Come to your belly breathing. Your shoulders are relaxed, rib cage open and relaxed. We'll stay stable in the chest and shoulders and breathe only through the belly. So exhale completely, pulling the belly button in. Start breathing in. So, hum. 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 stillness is an indication of all the mental activity coming to a halt. Stay there. If you are feeling light and easy in the body, you can continue remaining here for the next few minutes in complete stillness. But if you feel you can be in that stillness more easily by letting go of the body, continuing to keep your eyes closed, you can just relax, release the body on the mat, and just be in that stillness, that state of non-doing, nothingness. Try to stay completely in that stillness. Thoughts may come, and if they do, come back to your breath awareness. Maybe gently, very lightly pause the breathing for a bit. You will connect back with that stillness and then see how you can hold on to that or stay in that state even as you continue breathing. Allow that stillness to expand. Once you are established, settled in that stillness you can make space for thoughts to arise and pass, feelings to arise and pass, even body movements to happen. That space of stillness can hold everything. We just need to be aware of it. And then we can be in that state even as we move the body, start thinking, go about our activities. So see if you can stay with that stillness as you become aware of your breathing. As you become aware of your body parts. As you start moving your body gently to come out of Shavasana. Can you still feel that stillness, the silence in the background, within you, around you, gently moving your body. Give yourself a stretch, releasing any passiveness in the body. Come back light and active, trying to be aware of that silence and stillness still. You can slowly come back up. Take your time. Sitting back with our eyes closed, palms joined together. Let's take a few moments for gratitude. Life brings a lot of challenges. That is the journey of life. But there are so many blessings also that we can be grateful for. So taking a moment to think of whatever it is you want to feel grateful for today. Let us send out positive wishes and vibes to all beings, especially maybe someone we can't stand. Let us include each and everyone in our prayers. We'll chant the closing prayer. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Take a nice breath in. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. You can rub your palms actively. Can you still feel that silence? Cup your eyes. Take a few seconds. You can move your palms across the rest of your body as well if you feel like it. And then slowly blink your eyes open. Thank you. Take care.